Sarah had been planning this dinner party for weeks. Tom, her husband, kept teasing her about making it seem like a state dinner. Tonight, Emily and David were coming over. Sarah wanted everything to be perfect. Little did Tom know, Emily used to be his college sweetheart. They had a complicated breakup, and Sarah was totally unaware about their past. "Everything looks great, honey," Tom said, walking into the dining room, admiring the table setting. Sarah sighed with relief. "I just want them to have a good time." David and Emily arrived right on time. Emily looked stunning in a red dress, and Sarah couldn't help but feel a little envious. After the initial hugs, everyone settled into the living room for drinks. Tom, ever the gracious host, offered everyone wine. As the evening progressed, Sarah noticed something strange. Emily and Tom seemed a little too comfortable with each other. They laughed at jokes that no one else understood, and they kept making eye contact. David, on the other hand, seemed withdrawn and quiet. He mostly stared into his glass. During dinner, the conversation flowed easily, but Sarah couldn't shake the feeling that something was off. Emily was telling a story about college, and she mentioned a trip she and Tom took to Mexico. Sarah froze. Tom had never mentioned this trip to her. "Oh, that's funny," Sarah said, trying to sound casual. "Tom, you never told me you went to Mexico in college." Tom's face turned pale. "Oh, it was a long time ago." "I guess it slipped my mind," Emily smirked. "It was quite a trip. Remember that crazy bar we went to, Tom? The tension in the room was thick enough to cut with a knife." David finally spoke up. "Actually, Emily, I think we should be going. I have an early start tomorrow." As they were leaving, Sarah confronted Tom. "What was that all about?" "Mexico!" "Emily," Tom stammered, trying to explain, but Sarah cut him off. "I don't want to hear it," she said. "Just go to bed." The next few days were awkward. Tom eventually confessed everything about his past with Emily. Sarah was furious and hurt, but eventually decided to forgive him. Later that week, David called Tom. Turns out, David had his own secret. He'd always had a crush on Sarah. The dinner party had simply amplified his feelings. This was a problem neither Tom nor Sarah had anticipated. They never knew about David's feelings. It was just an additional problem that left unresolved in the research and left undiscovered in the video. So, if you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more videos. We explore all sorts of relationship dynamics, and there's always more to discover.